Good evening, guys. I'm here to deliver a pretty a serious message out to Trump and his family. I voted for Trump because I felt like he was the best man for the job. His approach to immigration, it kind of took me back a little bit. I thought that he was going to go after all of the new immigrants that Joe Biden pushed into this country, not the ones who had already been here and been settled and they don't have criminal records and things like this right here. So that part of his administration, it needs more work, and I'm not happy about that. The other thing I'm not happy about is the money that I see going into Ukraine and Israel. Those things don't make me happy either. Okay, so with that being said, I voted for Trump. I'm 61 years old, so I've been a lifelong Democrat. And it was through meditation, or let's just say a vision that I had when I got ready, because I had decided I wasn't going to vote at all. But I had this vision, and Trump appeared in my vision, and my spiritual team was telling me that I needed to vote for him because he is the best man for the job. So I'm very spiritual, and I usually follow my spiritual guides when I get messages and things like this right here. So that's exactly how and why I voted for Trump. And not to mention, Biden did a very shitty job. So, and Obama too. They both did shitty jobs. And they were shitty toward their constituencies. And unfortunately, these people, anyway, that's a whole nother story. However, here's what I have to say this evening. I went out in New York City. It was a beautiful day today. I came home. I took a meditation bath early because I was getting ready to go to bed. And I heard my spiritual team, actually the Most High God, come to me and said, I need for you to get up. I need for you to get up, and I need for you to do this video. And he showed me a vision. And he said, you need to do this video, and you need to put this message out here. And then he said to me, he said, this right here is the real deal. He said, it's the real deal. This is not a test. All right. So here's the message. I saw Melania Trump, and I saw Donald Trump, and I saw what appeared to be a crash. Right. And when I was trying to see where this crash came from, it showed me wings, like wings on a plane. Okay. So it was like a plane crash or whatever. I saw wings going down into the ground is what I saw. Now, Trump and Melania was okay. So that's the blessing from God, is that they were okay. If I had to interpret this message, Trump needs to beef up his security, right? He needs to beef up his security. And he needs to not have so many people knowledgeable of his travel details, okay, his itinerary for travel, okay, and he mostly need to travel by bus or whatever, okay, because I know, and Trump already know, all right, and Trump is a very spiritual man. Trump already knows that his cabinet is filled with a bunch of Judases, okay. And I'll tell you who in that vision, I'll tell you who showed up, who appeared in that vision. Obama appeared in that vision, okay? And Obama knows everything that's going on right now. He's not in the dark about any of this right here. Obama and Netanyahu, they're back there, they're pulling the strings, okay? I didn't see Netanyahu, but I saw other figures that I could not make out who they were. So I guess if I saw him on the picture, maybe I could, but I couldn't make out who those other figures were, right? But what I saw was, to kind of reiterate, I saw a plane crash. And I saw Melania Trump and I saw Donald Trump in this plane crash. However, they survived the plane crash. They were banged up, but they survived this plane crash, okay? So Trump already knows that there are threats being made against his life. He already knows this right here. And I do believe that they've taken every precaution to make sure that he and Melania and his family stay safe. And I pray for he and his family to always be safe. All right. I am a MAGA supporter. I am MAGA, right? All right. So in any case, like I said, my spiritual team reached out to me. They were not bullshitting, because usually sometimes, I'm new to this whole spiritual genre, and I've slept on things. This right here, God was like, I said, look, I took a bath and I already took my makeup off. And he was like, get up, use one of them filters and get your ass out there and put that message out there. So here I am. The message is out there. I love you all. I pray that, if the Trump family, sees this message or get this message, it's just a message to tighten up that security. And remember, you are surrounded by Judases. Okay? Lindsey Graham being one of the biggest. All right? That's it. That's what I have. All right. Good night.